lot of guys are decent looking, they're well put together, but sometimes they have like one part of their looks kind of maybe not at the best, or maybe average, or maybe even below average, and they feel bad about it, and they completely put themselves down for that. They completely start focusing on the little part, and their whole energy and aura just goes down, just because they've been like not blessed in a certain area. But listen, the truth is everyone is blessed with a certain card. Like, I'm tall, I'm muscular, I've trained hard for it, I got decent genetics for it, but like I got gap teeth. I have a gap teeth, or like I have like flat feet, right? So I've been dealt with certain cards but it doesn't mean I should be obsessing over it or be like, oh my God, like my life is over, I can't do shit. Bro, there's people born like without legs, without arms. Like, put yourself in that situation, man. Like, why are you complaining? Like, I've seen this black pillar guys always complain about it, like, oh my God, like your eyebrows are this, or your nose is that, your mouth is this, you don't have like hunter eyes, it's over for you, you cannot get a girl. Bullshit. Absolute nonsense. Because why? All these guys are completely obsessed. Like, bro, tell me if I'm wrong, right? All these guys worrying about the smallest details, that reminds you of a Barbie, or like a little girl that always thinks about like, oh my God, is my hair good? Is my makeup good? Are you a kid? Are you a doll? Are you Barbie? That you always worry about this? Bro, I seen some guys, like badass guys, but their nose is fucked up. They're bald, but they carry themselves like they're him. They carry themselves like they're like a real G. Why? Because they have that aura. They don't care, man. Who cares? We're all born with certain ways. We're born. We have aura. Like we might have some good traits. We might have some bad traits. We might be short, tall. Bro, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you carry yourself, how you treat yourself. How do you see yourself, like your self-image? Because you might be the tallest, you might be the most, jacked, you might have blue eyes, you might have the perfect nose or the perfect teeth. But if your self-image is not really up to par, and you feel something is missing and you don't really like yourself, it doesn't matter. How many, I guarantee you, a lot of good-looking girls, they're super insecure. They don't have that security within themselves. And they seek external validation to bump them up, because they're constantly obsessed with their looks. And a lot of guys are like this. These looks maxers community or whatever. Like, in the past, I made videos like, oh yeah, looks maxing, blah 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 blah. Like, it's good to improve your looks, obviously, but I'm not saying like the moment you start obsessing over it, you become a Barbie. Like, what's the point? Like, I guarantee you're more attractive than you think. Like, a lot of people just put their looks down. They're like, oh, I'm not that guy or whatever, I look bad. Bro, all it takes is just go to the gym, get a nice haircut, dress well, and you're pretty much there, right? Obviously, you can improve, but I'm saying that's the basics. Like, the moment you do that, you're pretty good. Like, as long as you're not a homeless, you're not a bum, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So, I see a lot of people put themselves down, and they think like they have to be this 10 out of 10 child, like, I don't know, some like jacked YouTuber or like, some bodybuilder or something to be like considered attractive. But like these like black pillars always think that they put themselves down, they have like a dark view of the world because they're under 6 feet. Like, bro, is that the only thing you offer? What about your brain? What about the impact that you have? What about like the energy and the way you connect with other people? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is more to life than just your looks. Be presentable, improve your image, but don't be obsessing over it. Like, you're more attractive than you think. I guarantee you're more attractive than you think. So stop obsessing over it. Just do the basics, constantly improve, and be proud of yourself. Update your self-image, because as long as, no matter what you do, okay? Like, I want you to drill this in your mind, okay? Drill this in your freaking mind, because it applies to success, your looks, your relationships. Like, as if your self-image is not up to par, if it's not updated and you don't really truly yourself as a person who wants to be proud of himself, regardless of the external world, no matter what you do, you're going to be always missing something. Your self-image is such an important aspect to this, because if you don't like yourself, if you're not really, you don't fuck with yourself, like you don't like, yeah, I'm that guy, you don't treat yourself as a king, the world is going to see you as a peasant. How many times have you seen people who just put themselves down there, like so timid and shy, and they just have like a low perception of themselves? If you have a low perception of yourself and you think you're ugly or whatever, do you think the world is going to care? I guarantee you, if I had to pick like being like a shy person who's like, puts himself down, and like a cocky person, I would pick the cocky person, and like the person who like treats himself as a king. Why? Because at least he puts his level like good enough, and I guarantee you, when you do that, a lot of like, I'm not saying everything, but some things, or at least a lot of things are gonna fall into place, and you're gonna be like, good things are happening because the way you treated yourself, you're like, I'm that guy. Even if you're like not like internally like that guy, you're still working on yourself. But if you put yourself like that, a lot of people are gonna reflect your energy. I'd rather be that guy than a guy who's like doing good for himself, but he's like shy and he's like, yeah, I feel like I'm doing this, or like I'm not really the best. Don't be that guy. Do not be that guy, because the world is gonna treat you like that. If you don't treat yourself as a king, other people are gonna treat you like a peasant. Simple as that. Remember that quote, okay? So my message for this channel is to become abundant through excellence, okay? So the only way to be achieving, the only way to get to abundance is to, be excellent. A lot of top tier guys, a lot of entrepreneurs, amazing business guys, people with amazing careers, they are excellent. Look at the athletes, they're excellent people, at least in their field. And that's why they have abundance in a lot of realms of their life. And this is the movement for our channel, okay? So we need to be abundant, and the way to get there is via being excellent, okay? So if you resonate with my message, if you want to be part of my community, join the Discord, link in the description, and listen, our channel is growing every single day. So make sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.